So when you are going to your seamstress for your wedding dress alterations, of course you are going to her so that she can give you the perfect fit for your dress, but there are 3 questions that you should be asking her regarding the fit. So here are the 3 questions that you need to be asking your seamstress. So question number 1, the way that she's modifying your gown, does it fit your vision? Number 2, does her professionalism fit the experience you're looking for? And number 3, does her skill set fit your budget for the alterations? So let's dive into these. Okay, so the first one is your vision, okay? So believe it or not, the fit of your gown makes the actual vision of your gown. Whichever way you want to take it, you can make your gown fit multiple different ways. It's all in how you, first of all, envision yourself to look in your gown, how you want to feel in the gown. So there are lots of different things that your seamstress can do, such as like customizations. That's just beyond standard alterations. That's going to fit your vision. So she should help you, if she's professional enough, she should be able to help you to see that vision and to kind of bring it to life. Because technically, when you go to a seamstress for your dress alterations, it's not just let's get the gown to fit, but rather it's truly a custom head to toe experience is what it is. It's like every area of the gown has to be customized to you and to your fit. It's not necessarily that if you're changing the look of the dress, like cutting through it or removing sleeves or changing the neckline. Yes, those are custom, but either way, once you purchase your gown from the bridal store and then you have your seamstress to do the alterations on it, the gown regardless is being customized to you, even if it's just for the fit, not necessarily that you're changing things on it. So all that is to say, whether you're doing standard alterations or customizations, it's truly a customizable experience because the gown was the designer's dress and now it's your dress once it fits you. So you have to kind of keep in mind all of that about the actual vision of what you're looking for how you want to look and feel on your wedding day. So number 2 is, does the seamstress's professionalism fit the experience that you're looking for? When you arrive at the tailor shop with your seamstress, you're not just supposed to jump in your gown, she pins you, hands you the ticket, and sends you off your merry little way. It doesn't go this way, okay? So the professionalism that I'm talking about and the experience that she should be giving you is that she needs to meet you halfway with wherever you are in your wedding dress journey. It could be logistically, it could be emotionally, it could be financially, it could be just lots and lots of different things. Okay, like even if it's like really hot in her shop or whatever, she needs to like turn down the AC and get it cooler in there. If you're like dying of thirst or you haven't had a bite all afternoon because you got off of work early, you skipped lunch and you're coming to get your dress fitting with your seamstress, maybe she should have like a granola bar or something and a bottle of water, whatever the case may be. These are things that we've done in my tailoring shop that we've had to, accommodate for our brides. So it's like giving you the experience, is meeting you where you are and kind of catering to your needs. So it goes way beyond than just the dress alterations themselves. That's just the byproduct of what you get and what you pay for at the end. But as far as the experience, you truly won't know if that seamstress will give you the experience that you need until you kind of get started with her. My best advice is that the best way that you can kind of scope out or filter to see if you're getting like a seamstress that will give you the best experience is, first of all, look at her online reviews. If she doesn't have many online reviews, you might want to skip it. That's just the way that it is. In this day and age, seamstresses should have online reviews for the work that they do and the experience that they give to their brides. It's not just about getting the dress to fit. It goes way beyond that. And the next thing you can do is just kind of talk to her over the phone, or if you get a consultation with her in person, you can kind of feel how she attends to you. She might be asking specific questions and things like that to kind of like open up the conversation and open up the door to kind of like let herself in as far as how she can serve you. So that's kind of like those indicators that you definitely should be looking for. And for question number 3 that you should be asking your seamstress is, does her skill set fit your budget for the alterations? Okay, so let me just kind of go on a tangent here. Most tailors and seamstresses, especially when they do bridal, unless they are a bridal specialist, they're not going to know how to charge you for the alterations, because if they don't really work on like the wedding gowns day in and day out, they're not necessarily going to know how long something takes. But at the same time, the price is never purely just based on the labor itself. That's the big mistake and the fallacy that the seamstresses make, is because they try and estimate how much time it takes and then they charge you for that time, when in fact is that they should be charging you, with all fairness to you and fairness to them, they should be charging you for their skill set, especially if it's at a premium level. So I kind of want to elaborate on talking about what's fair, because I've been in this industry for over a decade, specifically in bridal, but I've been professionally sewing for over 2 decades. I can say that I've seen so many seamstresses and tailors come and go, and the way that they charge for their pricing, it's kind of all over the place. I am a firm believer, as a consumer and customer and client myself of many other companies and services, the things that I get done or whatever, I'm a firm believer in you get what you pay for. If you're just trying to pay the bottom of your barrel for your wedding dress alterations, then I would say kind of expect that experience to come with it. The seamstress is not necessarily going to cater to your needs. She's not going to drop everything and pick up the phone the moment you call or text her. She's not going to give you all these follow-ups and have like communication and do all these things and accommodate you for your schedule. On and on and on it goes. So as far as like budget, if you are paying a premium price, and I understand right now you may not understand what premium is. It might be $100 if you need like to get your hem shortened, or if you're paying like $500 to get your hem shortened. Just kind of keep in mind that in general, if you're paying a premium price for alterations, it should come with a premium experience where they take care of your all-encompassing every need for your wedding dress alterations. As far as pricing, that's something that I've talked about in other episodes, and that's like a dedicated episode just talking about pricing, because it's really truly all over the place. So in the end, all these things that I'm talking about is your vision and the experience and your budget. If you can get one seamstress to kind of match and meet all of those things for you, then I would say you found your perfect match. So if you can relate to this episode, or if you have some wedding dress dilemma of your own, put it down in the comments below. Or if you have a very specific question that you need answering, you can go to seamstressandthebride.com and submit your question there. And be sure to stay tuned, because your question could be featured on an upcoming episode.